What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY, and I'm here to bring y'all the latest in news and reality TV tea, okay? You see the artwork. We are talking about Shannon, not so sharp, child. New information has come out about him and an employee over there at Fox, okay? And it is definitely giving down goes Frasier, down goes Shannon Sharpe. He's in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all all about that in just a second. I have more tea on Brit Edie. The pow pow was not the only threat. There was an actual threat made in episode 7. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. Stick around for that, child. I hope Bravo, Andy Cohen, True Entertainment, y'all should be paying attention. We also are talking about Porsha Williams because she did have something to say about that diamond necklace that her baby daddy Dennis bought Brit Edie for a date, and where she may have possibly sold some things. I'll tell you about that and even more. Okay, make sure everyone hit that like button, share the video, become a subscriber if you are not already. Make sure your notification bells are on. I see everybody who's subscribed already, and thank you guys so much, okay? All opinions are alleged, but I'm about to back it up, and let's get into it. Starting first with Miss Karlie Redd, okay? Hey, girl, her mugshot has been uncovered, okay? She got arrested yesterday for breaking into her estranged husband's house. Now, just a month ago, a little over a month ago, her estranged husband chin-checked Karlie with his fist, and she had called the police. He was arrested, went to jail. There was a temporary restraining order, or a restraining order and a temporary spousal support order for $18K that was issued immediately after. But Karlie just couldn't stay away. She ended up breaking into her estranged husband's home yesterday morning looking for some things, and he had her arrested. Okay, she was arrested, booked, and now she has a restraining order on her. So we shall see what happens next. Karlie is not too bright right now. Yeah. Y'all talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think. We're moving on to the next story. Next story is Miss Brit Edie, okay? Shout out to one of the supporters who had dropped this message into the comments yesterday saying, at Dyana, how did you miss the part where Brit said she brought locks? If anything should pop off, that's violence. Okay, Uniquely Sweets, I appreciate you, girl. I actually went back to watch it. I must have went up and got some popcorn or something. And she sure did say, I brought locks just in case anything popped off. That meant she had several locks. Y'all know the heavy locks that you put on your gate? She was going to put it inside of a sheet, right? A sheet or a pillowcase, swing it around her head like a helicopter, and take some people out. She brought weapons, okay? Bravo, Andy, are you paying attention to your cast? Now, if you guys wanted to go back and check it out, it is a scene where they are in Nashville. Miss Brit and Kelly are in the room together talking, and Brit makes a comment. I brought locks just in case anything popped off. Kelly said, I brought my security. So it is very clear in the context of the conversation that Brit is talking about weaponry. Okay. So yeah, Brit has not learned her lesson. This is following her threatening Kenya with the pow pow and then making the statement she's never hurt a thing, never done anything in her life. So clearly, liar, fraud, liar, fraud. Okay, girl, we're going to continue the conversation about Brit because it does not end here. Let me tell y'all what else is going on. So yesterday in my video, I had to jog some memories about what Brit Edie said about Dennis McKinley, Porsha's baby daddy, which was that he bought her a diamond necklace that she clearly accepted, okay, for an alleged just date out. Nothing else happened. Well, after that episode aired, there was conversations happening. Drew Sidor made a post where Drew had asked the question, did you ever sell the cat? And Brit says no, but in the comment section, Dennis said it was sold. Okay, sold, bought, caught, whatever. All of that went down yesterday. Well, earlier today, Porsha Williams made a video over there on YouTube, her and her baby daddy, where, child, you can tell that those two are still got something going on. Okay, that's number one. But she did ask Dennis, is there anybody else he bought a diamond necklace for? Hint, hint, letting him know that she knows he bought a diamond necklace for her newfound friend, because Porsha and Britt are, really trying to make it out like they are real cool with each other. Make no mistake, this is a fake, phony television alliance. These two do not like each other, I assure you. Britt is way too jealous of women to have any type of friendship with women, okay? And she already said that she don't have women for friends. She only has transactional relationships with men. Okay, Porsha? Oh my goodness, girl. Don't get caught out there with this crazy. But anyway, I do want to say that everybody should be sending Andy Cohen messages over there on Twitter right now saying Britt Eady actually made another threat talking about the locks. Okay? Y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Okay, y'all. So the fallout continues for Shannon Sharpe. Okay. He has reached out to a few people to have them, go around on social media and talk to the bosses and whomever, saying that everything Shannon is saying is true, that his relationship with the not Instagram, my bad, OF model / escort was purely of a transactional nature. Wink, wink. Okay. They were not romantic. They were not a couple, none of those things. And y'all can see the headline. This is coming by way of Neighborhood Talk. Oh, wow. Alleged close sources of Shannon Sharpe claim that he had a BDSM relationship with his accuser. At least 100 times he met up with this woman between Vegas and LA. Okay. Los Angeles and Nevada. Okay. I'm going to read just a little bit, child, because it's nasty. Anyway, it says people close to Shannon Sharpe are backing him hard, claiming that his relationship with the woman accusing him of rape was strictly consensual. Bondage, discipline, domination, those kind of things. Okay. And they also said that Shannon allegedly met up with this woman around 100 times between late 2022 and 2025. So that was quite the relationship. She was supposedly only 19 in 2022, and she's supposed to be 20 now. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. Okay. And these relationships or encounters apparently happen in LA and in Nevada. They said it was rough, not a romance. Okay. He likes it rough. Anyway, it goes on to say what was involved, things like collars, role play, chains, things like that, the normal things. Oh my goodness, Shannon, what a mess. Shannon's 60 years old, by the way, and the lady Gabrielle from OF, she is alleged to be 20 right now. Anyway, it goes on to say that all kinds of texts have been released on behalf of Shannon and this young lady, pointing out that this was strictly a transactional relationship. And they also showed that their conversations was mostly a foreplay, even though it sounds, horrible to our virgin ears. Okay. If you're not into that kind of thing, I'll put my hand up for that. That's craziness to me. Anyway, it goes on to say that her lawyer, Tony Busby, who I first talked about last year, 2024, during the summertime, he took on a case against Chris Brown and some of his concert goers, right? And a lot of you from Texas said to me, listen, he is an ambulance chaser. He is not respected in the state of Texas or wherever he's from, child. But anyway, after Chris Brown, we heard his name again when he took on it. multiple people to go after Diddy, saying that he had underage victims. I think they were under the age of 13. And then most recently, it was with Jay-Z. Jay-Z went back at him, though, child. And he ended up dropping his case against Jay-Z. Not only did he drop it, but the lady that he was representing dropped it, just so you guys know. Either way, Shannon Sharpe is saying that he is just like Jay-Z, and Tony Busby is just coming after a very, very successful Black man. Y'all put that where y'all want to put it in your own files, okay? That's not all, y'all. There's more. So apparently there has been some audio that was unearthed by Matt Barnes. This was actually very recent. Matt Barnes basically said that Shaquille O'Neal was looking for anybody who could confirm that Shannon likes a little extracurricular activity with other men, okay? And that he had a reward out there. I guess he was offering some sort of cash payout. Take a listen to this.
I don't know if you're on this kind of time.
This is Matt Barnes, allegedly.
But I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So, again, I don't know if you're on that kind of time or not, but Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around. So, just want to put that out there.
Okay, so old boy is alleged to be Shannon Sharpe, just so you know. Now, that's not it, y'all, because Shannon Sharpe and Shaquille O'Neal do not like each other. They cannot stand each other. Take a look at this, okay? This is by way of Shaq. This is a text or a post that has been unearthed, child. Everything is coming up. Who's to say that Miss Gabrielle and some of these other women that are coming out now, you know, it's just a rollout. But take a listen. Shaq said, "You took me sticking up at shy, ask jealousy of Joker." Don't know what that means. Then he goes on to say, "Shows how smart you are and how you'll say anything to get clicks. So here's some clickbait for you. If you ain't ranked in the top 10 in your profession, and you can't speak on me, don't forget, I know what you did to get where you're at. Me jealous sounds like you jealous. I know you trying to stay relevant by gossiping on your podcast. We don't believe you. You need more people. And in case you forgot, 4 rings, 3 final MVPs, top 50, top 75. Google me, baby." Look, Shaq talking his shit, right? He goes on to say, "And to be quite frank, all this new success you got, you still under me. You don't know my work ethic, but according to you, I work less than you. But I'm worth more than you." Okay, now we throwing his pockets around. Make it make sense. Love you too. If you need help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. I'm too old for this ish. Love always the most dominant big man ever who never took it serious. Remember, I don't know you. And in the words of Skip Bayless, I'm better than you. Okay. G14 classification, I have it. You don't. Not in my profession. And your GOAT debate never wanted to be the GOAT. I wanted to be who you should greet me as, the most dominant ever. All right, all right. And then he called himself the apex predator. All right. So anyway, Shaq's out here talking stuff, as you can see. Shannon doesn't like to be talked about. He had some things to say as well. Take a listen to this, y'all. All right. This is coming by way of Tasha K as well, who has a relationship with a stylist by the name of Hollywood. Hollywood and Shannon Not So Sharpe are good friends, by the way. And it looks like Hollywood has released his text messages. with Shannon to Tasha K. So he makes the comment, if y'all can see it here, Unc, are you cool with Nicole? He says, no, F no. He says, okay, cool. He said, to be honest, Hollywood, I ain't cool with many people. Most are full of ish. So I stay to myself. Hollywood says, okay, cool. Now I know. But yeah, Shannon needed to give him a list just in case, okay? And he said, basically, I don't F with anyone at work except the two you met. Don't F with Lil Wayne, Matt Barnes, Rich Paul, Shady McCoy, Joy, OBJ, Stefan Diggs, T.O., Brandon Marshall, Shaq, Coach Prime, Strahan, Ocho Cinco, who he actually works with now. So, god dang, okay. Eddie George, Ray Lewis. And then he said, I'm cordial. That's it. Don't F with Ed Reed either, just in case you wanted to get it twisted. So, yeah, now we know. But you guys, more tea has dropped just a little bit ago before I started this video about a Fox employee that received a payoff from Shannon Sharpe for some of the same accusations he's being accused of with Gabrielle, the 20-year-old OnlyFans escort. Let's take a look at that. All right. And this is coming by way of the Jasmine brand, but y'all see it there. Shannon Sharpe accused of, you see the word there, putting his hands around somebody he wasn't supposed to, okay, around their neck. And it was a female Fox employee. It was quietly settled, okay? That's what y'all need to know. And I will read it. It says, Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Fame tight end and media personality, is facing allegations of rape and other claims. And now a past accusation is coming to light. A report by Ryan Glasspiegel said that Shannon Sharpe was previously accused of doing something very similar to a female production assistant while working at FS1. Two anonymous sources, with one stating that Fox settled with the accuser for several hundreds of thousands of dollars, though no lawsuit was filed. Sharpe's representative denied the incident, saying that there was no incident involving Shannon on an FS1 set. On one occasion, he and a few colleagues were involved in some light physical interactions in a playful context, is what the lawyer said, but outside of that, it is untrue. A Fox representative declined to comment before Shannon Sharpe's statement was issued. And that's pretty much it. He is being accused, and you guys know what he's being accused of. I will read Shannon's statement as well. This is what he had to say about everything that is going down with him right now. Okay, he's basically saying that the relationship in question with Gabrielle, the model that he was seeing between 2022 and 2025, over 100 incidents, 100 times. He said it was 100% consensual. And at this juncture, he is electing to step aside temporarily from his ESPN duties. He said that he will be devoting his time to his family and responding and dealing with the false and disruptive allegations set against him. He plans to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. He also said that he sincerely appreciates the overwhelming and ongoing support that he's received from his family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Okay, and yeah, I'm with you, Nene, child. That's a no, okay? But y'all talk to me in the comments. I gave y'all a lot of information on Shannon today. Some people said that they weren't all the way hip to what's going on. Hopefully this gives you guys a little more information to play with, okay? Let me know what your thoughts are on all of the stories that I provided y'all today. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, become a subscriber if you are not already. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me, and I'll check you on the next one. Bye-bye.